Fleetwood Mac are a British-American rock band, formed in London in 1967. They have sold more than 120 million records worldwide, making them one of the world's best-selling bands. In 1998, select members of Fleetwood Mac were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and received the Brit Award for Outstanding Contribution to Music. Fleetwood Mac was founded by guitarist Peter Green, drummer Mick Fleetwood, and guitarist Jeremy Spencer. Bassist John McPhee completed the lineup for their self-titled debut album. Danny Kirwan joined as a third guitarist in 1968. Keyboardist Christine Perfect, who contributed as a session musician from the second album, married McPhee and joined in 1970. At this time it was primarily a British blues band, scoring a UK #1 with Albatross, and had lesser hits with the singles Oh Well and Black Magic Woman. All three guitarists left in succession during the early 1970s, to be replaced by guitarists Bob Welch and Bob Weston and vocalist Dave Walker. By 1974, all three had either departed or been dismissed, leaving the band without a male lead vocalist or guitarist. In late 1974, while Fleetwood was scouting studios in Los Angeles, he was introduced to folk rock duo Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks. Fleetwood Mac soon asked Buckingham to be their new lead guitarist, and Buckingham agreed on condition that Nicks would also join the band. The addition of Buckingham and Nicks gave the band a more pop-rock sound, and their 1975 self-titled album, Fleetwood Mac, reached No. 1 in the United States. Rumors 1977, Fleetwood Mac's second album after the arrival of Buckingham and Nicks, produced 4 U.S. top 10 singles and remained at #1 on the American Albums chart for 31 weeks. It also reached the top spot in various countries around the world and won a Grammy Award for Album of the Year in 1978. Rumors has sold over 40 million copies worldwide, making it the 8th highest-selling album in history. The band went through personal turmoil while recording the album, as both the romantic partnerships in the band, one being John and Christine McPhee, and the other being Buckingham and Nicks, separated while continuing to make music together. The band's personnel remained stable through 3 more studio albums, but by the late 1980s began to disintegrate. After Buckingham and Nicks each left the band, a 1993 one-off performance for the first inauguration of Bill Clinton featured the lineup of Fleetwood, John McPhee, Christine McPhee Nicks, and Buckingham back together for the first time in 6 years. A full reunion occurred 4 years later, and the group released their 4th U.S. No. 1 album, The Dance, 1997, a live compilation of their work. Christine McPhee left the band in 1998, but continued to work with the band in a session capacity. Meanwhile, the group remained together as a 4-piece, releasing their most recent studio album, Say You Will, in 2003. Christine McPhee rejoined the band full-time in 2014. In 2018, Buckingham was fired from the band and was replaced by Mike Campbell, formerly of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and Neil Finn of Split Enz and Crowded House.